in. Mr. Hemmingsworth Jr., I thank you so much for coming on. This is an absolute honor and a privilege to have you here, and for you to, pass on your wisdom and veteran expertise here to all three of us and the wrestling world as a whole.
Well, look, I took the time out of my night to stop getting myself a rim job from Joe Ferrugia's sister to be here, so I appreciate it. I've been lurking in the chat for a while, and I do appreciate everyone's comments and questions, particularly about Mark Says What and, LA Knight and all that shit. It's great, but who is he compared to me? It's a bit crazy to kind of have that comparison. Kasai, great to see you. Sorry, I haven't been to training for a while, but I don't need to go to training if I'm that good already.
I can see that.
My friend, my long-lived rival, you are sitting here just spouting facts. The biggest belly laugh I've had in a long while was when Piers was like, "Can you read this out for me?" And you're like, "I can't read." It was the funniest thing ever. But welcome. I'm here, and I'm here to be happy.
You're here to be happy. Well, there you go. I can see you sitting there drinking, your 21-year-old wine.
Veuve Clicquot.
It's apple juice.
Veuve Clicquot, yes, it's apple juice. Yes.
So, okay, we're going to play your clip now. So you give us our audience weekly advice here.
I do.
Without giving away the horse here, what can you say about this clip?
This next clip is something that hasn't been edited. It's raw footage, and I felt like it would be a disservice to everyone there if I were to censor myself just for the benefit of my own well-being. So this is probably the best piece of advice I could ever give to anyone, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, well, we're going to play that in just a sec. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, if you would like to suggest a topic to hear the veteran Tobias Hemmingsworth Jr. talk about, or you have a question, throw up a super sticker on YouTube or throw in some bits on Twitch, and we will get to them after this video. So let's get into it. This is Veteran Advice with Tobias Hemmingsworth Jr.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you walk in. My name is Tobias Hemmingsworth Jr., the 3-year wrestling veteran. And this is example number 3. Let's say that a woman comes up to you and says, "Hey, would you be interested in an intergender match?" Obviously, the correct answer is no. Men are tougher than women, and women's only job is to keep your balls drained and your belly full. I don't care if wrestling's the perfect place to have an intergender match. Listen to me very fucking carefully right now. What story could you possibly tell between a man and a woman that's not been done 1,000 times before? I'm a girl. I can do things as good as guys can. No, you can't. You do things differently, and that's fucking fine. But if you want to lock up with me, I will take liberties. I will kick you in the cunt. Don't ever lose to a woman. And don't ever lose to a man without chest hair. That's right.
Tobias, do you have chest hair?
I'm all good. Kasai, you look like you've got a question that you want to ask.
Do you have chest hair, Tobias?
I do, yes.
Okay, I need to say about
and when did you get a groundskeeper?
For the chest hair? No.
He deserves the fucking sack if you got a groundskeeper, because fuck me, Dad, what is happening with that lawn?
That back lawn is what I described most of my previous sexual partners. So unkempt, but ready to be tackled. Also, besides that fact, I would say this, and I would say this very boldly, and with knowing the consequences right now. If any female wrestler saw that and that lit a fire underneath their clitoris, fucking message me and fight me. because there is no fucking person in Australian professional wrestling that can beat me here today. This is just really important advice. Everyone here is talking about LA Knight. They should be talking about Tobias Hemmingsworth Jr. and the fact that he's going to kick an Australian wrestler in the cunt. They can cancel the fuck out of me. I don't give a shit. That's the thing. I don't care anymore. I don't. And that's very, very freeing. So yes, I don't have a groundskeeper, but I have my tongue. I don't have a fucking steel cap boot, but I have my tongue. I don't have a fucking title shot, but I have my tongue. Questions?
Yes. When and where would you like your ass kicking from me and KSI when we turn around and say that you cannot beat every single fucking one of us?
No. Every single woman, for sure. Like, you guys aren't chicks, so it's fine.
I identify.
You identify as relax, he's a woman. So there you go. Maybe Kasai, like maybe you could get in the ring with Tobias Hemmingsworth Jr. sometime. And I don't know, man, like Tobias, do you feel like Kasai would be a threat to you?
Yes.
Absolutely. He trains jiu-jitsu. He's one of the best workers in Australia today, but he does not have a vagina, so I do not want to wrestle him. I'm sorry.
You're being real transphobic right now.
This is really sexist right now. I feel like I've had an opportunity taken away from me.
All right, so we've had so huge shout out to Sarge, donation $3 saying you just had an asthma attack. So Adam Poker, aka Alcoholic Adam, he wants to ask you a question here, and he says, "How can the NRL draw more money, more Americans in Vegas?"
Oh, that's
really
easy.
well.
I'll answer this one as a long-time standing NRL fan. I will say this: NRL players get notoriety for beating the shit out of their wives and then pissing in their own mouths. I would say that Americans can kind of relate to that, and that's kind of where the kind of cookie crumbles, so to speak. For me, if you were to be like in any, like if you were to have any interest in any kind of sport besides NRL, I would respect you. But the fact that you like NRL probably means you're into footy tipping, probably means that you beat the shit out of your spouse, and it probably means you're a piece of shit. So I hope that answers your question.
I am now livid. As a former under-20s player myself, I am fucking livid.
Good.
I've kicked your ass on multiple occasions, and I'm about to do it again.
Oh, no.
Do not bring the rugby league, the national fucking sport, into disgrace like that.
First of all, the national sport is cricket, which is a fucking travesty because like cricket sucks balls. And that's like before we're even sending them down to cheat against the Pommies.
Okay, everything else we might have a debate on, but the cricket thing, you're right.
Yes, right. I love cricket. It's amazing. No one else likes it.
It's boring as batshit, bro.
No, I mean it's boring.
It is boring, but you get to sit in the sun and drink for like hours on end, which is like what my dad taught me the best. So it's great.
Oh, my dad just usually beat me.
No, I'm glad we're having these.
Emotionally and physical, but
my dad's a great person. Touch wood, my dad's great.
You know what, Tobias? I feel like I should bring you on for a one-on-one interview, which I think we need to do. So I'll definitely have to reach out to your manager to bring him on. But before you leave us, because I know you're a busy man, do you have any parting words or parting advice in addition to that? Because I know we get one video a week, but I'm just trying to get my money's worth here. So Can we get a bit of advice for the audience and also maybe for the guys and all the wrestlers that are tuning in and watching?
What advice do you have for me?
That good point. What advice have you got for Kasai?
Kasai, the only advice I would give you is to stop putting your faith into the wrong people like myself. We are lost causes. Anything else as an extension of that?
You know, I've been thinking that for a while now. So thank you for helping me be some clear-minded about that, because yeah, you guys fucking just suck. I gotta oh, man.
Well, I feel left out. Where's my everyone else gets a good fucking
Okay,
thing.
okay,
Why do I get no fucking
I'll give you
feedback
some
and
advice,
wisdom?
Torture. If you keep waving that Hunter Valley wrestling belt around, that tag team belt, I'm gonna take it off of you. Real slow.
Are you gonna bring a certain crew and 7 other guys to do it this time, or?
No. I'm just gonna wait until you're asleep and just steal it off of you. Like, I don't need a match. But besides that, the biggest piece of advice I could give to people legitimately is this. If you're an aspiring professional wrestler, don't ever fall out of love with the business. Wrestling fans are fickle, they suck. And if your mind is telling you that this is a dumb idea, do it anyway, because no one else is doing the same things that we're doing. We've been spinning our wheels for a while, and just go out there and be yourself. Be unique.
I call bullshit. Don't fucking join the wrestling business.
Nah,
Don't
we are 3/4 of the way fucking retarded.
Don't fucking come. If you're not fucking somewhat athletic, if you do not fucking actually want to train really fucking hard, if your idea of Halloween is dressing up like your favorite fucking wrestler, get the fuck out. I don't want to fucking see you in a ring.
Oh man, that's
is he fucking wrong, but is he fucking wrong? How many people do you reckon we've turned around and literally went home and looked at our fucking broomstick and went, that would have been an easier weekend if that just showed up? We've all fucking been there. Come on.
100%. But Tobias, thank you so much for joining us, man.
My pleasure. Your pleasure.
I'll get in contact with your manager, and I'll get that payment over to you to get you on a one-on-one interview. But again, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you.
Pleasure being here. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. It's going to be a fucking wet noodle compared to what just happened in the last 5 minutes. So, best of luck. I love you all. And, oh, yes. And before I leave, real quick, any female wrestler who wants to fucking grapple with me, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't care. Anytime, any place. You name the venue. You name the place. Instead of bitching about me and canceling me online because you know I'm right. Because you know I'm going to kick you in the cunt. My name is Tobias Hemmingsworth Jr., the actor, wrestler extraordinaire.
If I could just inject, let me be the middle. Let me find some middle ground here. Okay?
Yeah. Like the muff?
Like, let me just be a mediator. All right?
Sure.
Now, the kinds of wrestlers that you're talking about, Tobias, don't know how to fucking wrestle.
Neither do I, so it's perfect. Let's fucking.
They don't know how to fucking wrestle. But I would just say if they learn how to wrestle, they could probably kick your ass.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time, first of all, Kasai. Second of all,
he said kick, not lick.
I love that.
Kick.
In the cunt.
Kick me in my cunt, please. Anyway,
but
I love you all.
But I will say they have to learn how to wrestle.
100%.
You know, just like I say to the boys, you don't just fucking show up with your cosplay fucking dreams and chuck on some E-Lucha fucking made tights that was on their sale page and think you're a fucking wrestler now.
Straight off iSpot.com.
I say that to the boys. I'll say that to the girls. I'll say that to everyone trying to be a professional wrestler. If you just put in some effort, you learn how to wrestle, you can probably beat up Tobias' skinny ass.
100%. And it's a great time. It's a great time. I can vouch for that.
It's a great time to be alive to try and kick his ass. But Tobias, thank you for your advice. We'll see you again next week for veteran advice with Tobias Hemmingsworth Jr. Thank you again, Tobias. You've been an absolute legend. We'll talk to you again soon.
Get me booked, Tobias.
Pleasure. I don't give a fuck. Bye.
Well,